Flushing, located in Queens, New York, is a vibrant and diverse neighborhood known for its rich culinary tapestry and bustling atmosphere. It's home to one of New York City's largest Chinatowns, offering an incredible array of authentic Asian cuisine, unique shops, and cultural experiences. The area also boasts attractions like the Queens Botanical Garden, Flushing Meadows Corona Park, and Citi Field, where the New York Mets play. Whether you're exploring its food courts, enjoying its parks, or diving into its history, Flushing has something for everyone. Getting to Flushing from Midtown is pretty simple. You can take Long Island Railroad from Penn Station or Grand Central to Flushing Main Street, which takes about 20 minutes. For a cheaper option, you can take the 7 train from Grand Central 42nd Street or Times Square 42nd Street. Travel time can vary depending on the time and if the train is local or express. In this vlog, I'll be visiting the top attractions in Flushing, Queens, New York, like New York City's largest Chinatown on Main Street, Flushing Meadows Corona Park, and Queens Botanical Gardens. Flushing, Queens has a rich and fascinating history that dates back to its founding in 1645 as a settlement in New Netherland. Originally named Vislingen after a Dutch city, it was later anglicized to Flushing. The area was notable for its early advocacy of religious freedom, exemplified by the 1657 Flushing Remonstrance, a document protesting the persecution of Quakers. The Quakers, or the Religious Society of Friends, have a deep historical connection to Flushing. Their presence dates back to the 17th century, when they faced persecution under Dutch colonial rule. Thus, the Quakers in Flushing drafted the Flushing Remonstrance, a groundbreaking document advocating for religious freedom. This document is considered one of the earliest calls for religious tolerance in America. The old Quaker Meeting House, built in 1694, stands as a testament to their enduring legacy. Located at 13716 Northern Boulevard, is one of the oldest houses of worship in New York State and a National Historic Landmark. The old Quaker Meeting House has witnessed significant historical events, including its use as a barrack and a hospital during the American Revolutionary War. Today, the Quaker community in Flushing continues to meet at this historic site, which also serves as a symbol of the fight for religious freedom and a reminder of the area's rich history. By the early 20th century, Flushing emerged into a commuter town, and its incorporation into New York City in 1898 brought significant development. Flushing Meadows Corona Park, a prominent landmark, hosted the 1939-40 and 1964-65 World's Fair, and it is now home to Citi Field and the USTA National Tennis Center, which hosts the US Open. The most dramatic change came after the 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act, which led to a significant influx of immigrants, particularly from Asia. Today, Flushing is a vibrant, multicultural neighborhood blending its historical roots with modern urban life. Flushing, Queens is a vibrant hub for Asian communities, offering a rich blend of cultures, cuisines, and traditions. It is home to one of the largest and most diverse Asian populations in New York City, with influences from China, Korea, Taiwan, and beyond. The area is famous for its authentic restaurants, bustling markets, and cultural festivals. The history of Asians in Flushing is a fascinating tale of immigration, community building, and cultural transformation. Flushing's Asian community began to take shape in the 1970s when Mandarin-speaking Taiwanese immigrants sought an alternative to Manhattan's Chinatown, which was predominantly Cantonese-speaking. This led to the establishment of Little Taipei, which later evolved into a diverse Chinatown with immigrants from various Chinese provinces. In the 1980s, Flushing saw another wave of immigration with significant numbers of Koreans, Chinese, and other Chinese groups settling in the area. This influx was partly influenced by the changes in U.S. immigration laws, such as the Hart-Celler Act, which opened doors for skilled professionals and their family reunifications. Over time, Flushing became a vibrant hub for Asian culture, commerce, and cuisine, transforming it into one of the most diverse neighborhoods in New York City. In the 21st century, Flushing has cemented its status as an international melting pot, predominantly attracting immigrants from Asia, particularly from throughout the various provinces of China, but including newcomers from all over the world. Flushing Chinatown is centered around Main Street and the area to the west, most prominently along Roosevelt Avenue, which have become the primary nexus of Flushing's Chinatown. However, Chinatown continues to expand southeastward along Casino Boulevard and northward beyond Northern Boulevard. The Flushing Chinatown houses over 30,000 individuals born in China alone, the largest Chinatown by this metric outside of Asia, and one of the largest and fastest growing Chinatowns in the world. Today, Flushing is celebrated for its cultural diversity, with its vibrant immigrant population, particularly from Asian communities, shaping its unique character. Discover the vibrant heart of Queens with TripAdvisor's Guide to Flushing. From the bustling streets of Flushing's Chinatown to the serene escape of Queens Botanical Garden, Flushing offers a unique blend of culture, history, and modern attractions. Explore top restaurants, uncover hidden gems, and plan your trip with trusted reviews and insider trips. Whether you're a foodie, history buff, or just looking for a memorable day out, Flushing has something for everyone. Use TripAdvisor to plan your trip to Flushing, Queens. Flushing Main Street is a major transportation hub with connections to the 7 subway line and the Long Island Railroad. Flushing Main Street also happens to be the vibrant heart of downtown Flushing. It's a bustling hub known for its rich cultural diversity, particularly its strong Asian influences, including Chinese and Korean communities. The area is packed with restaurants, markets, and shops, making it a food lover's paradise and a cultural hotspot. The intersection of Main Street and Roosevelt Avenue is the heart of this bustling area, extending for several blocks in all directions. Flushing Main Street is brimming with attractions that reflect its vibrant culture and historical significance. Here are some highlights. The New World Mall, a bustling shopping center featuring a food court with diverse Asian cuisines, perfect for food enthusiasts. Queens Botanical Garden, a serene escape with beautiful gardens and seasonal events located nearby. Flushing Town Hall, a historic venue hosting art exhibits, concerts, and cultural events showcasing the area's rich heritage. Tangram Mall, a modern shopping and entertainment complex with unique dining options and a luxury cinema. These spots capture the essence of Flushing's dynamic atmosphere. Flushing Chinatown in Queens is a dynamic and vibrant neighborhood, often considered the largest Chinatown in New York City. It's a culinary haven offering a mix of traditional and modern Asian influences. Here are some highlights. The food scene in Flushing's Chinatown is renowned for its diverse Asian cuisine, from authentic dim sum and hand-pulled noodles to Korean barbecue and bubble tea. The area is a paradise for food lovers. You'll find unique shops selling everything from herbal medicines and Asian groceries to trendy fashion and electronics. The neighborhood is home to various cultural scenes, including temples and community centers that celebrate Asian heritage. Flushing's Chinatown hosts numerous cultural events and festivals, such as the Lunar New Year celebration, which showcases traditional music, dance, and food. New World Mall is an Asian-themed shopping mall located at 13620 Roosevelt Avenue in Flushing, Chinatown. The mall was the largest Asian shopping mall in the northeastern U.S. upon its opening in 2011. The mall is a 4-level, 165,000 square foot shopping mall that adjoins onto Roosevelt Avenue and Main Street in Flushing, Queens. A 45,000 square foot J-Mart grocery store serves as the anchor tenant for the New World Mall. The mall houses 108 retail shops offering everything from fashion and beauty products to electronics and home goods. Located on the lower floor is the food court, which is a paradise for food lovers, featuring over 32 vendors offering a variety of Asian cuisines, including Chinese, Korean, Thai, and Vietnamese dishes. The basement is occupied by a food court, and the first and second levels are occupied by retail, while the third floor is occupied by a banquet hall and a dim sum restaurant. Flushing Chinatown is a food lover's paradise, offering a wide array of authentic and diverse Asian cuisines. Here are some must-try dishes and spots. Wontons and chili oil at White Bear, steamed rice rolls at Joe's Steamed Rice Roll, Peking duck buns at Corner 28, dim sum at Asian Jewel's Seafood Restaurant, hand-pulled noodles, and Hai Lao hot pot. Each of these places offer a unique taste of Flushing's vibrant food scene. The Queens Botanical Garden is a serene urban oasis located at 4350 Main Street in Flushing. Spanning 39 acres, it offers a peaceful retreat amidst the bustling city. It's located on the northeastern corner of Flushing Meadows Corona Park in Flushing. It has evolved from the 5-acre Gardens on Parade exhibit showcased at the 1939-40 New York World's Fair, officially opening as the Queens Botanical Garden Society in 1946 after local residents saved and expanded the original exhibit. The garden remained at the original World's Fair site until 1961, when it was moved to its current location. Among the original plantings taken from the 1939 site are the 2 blue Atlas cedars that frame the iconic tree gate sculpture at the garden's Main Street entrance today. QBG has become a 39-acre oasis in one of New York City's most bustling and diverse neighborhoods. Explore areas like the Bee Garden, Herb Garden, and Cherry Circle, each showcasing unique plant collections and seasonal beauty. The garden emphasizes environmental stewardship with features like a green roof and rainwater harvesting system. From seasonal festivals to educational workshops, there's always something happening for visitors of all ages. The garden is open year-round with free admission during the winter months from December 16th to March 31st. Combine sightseeing and history with food tasting on this small group guided tour through Flushing, Queens. Discover little-known spots beloved by locals that you'd never find on your own. Sample a range of Asian bites ranging from dim sum to a Korean take on French pastry, while visiting key cultural attractions such as the Free Synagogue of Flushing and the Flushing Quaker Meeting House. Use my link to join this guided tour in Flushing using Viator. Though the Chinatown in Manhattan is perhaps the most famous one, the Chinatown in Flushing, Queens is New York City's largest Chinatown. The neighborhood is home to a variety of Asian cuisines, including Chinese and Taiwanese dishes, and you'll learn about the area's development while you eat. If you've wanted to explore Flushing's food scene, but you are unsure where to start, this is the tour for you. Use my link to join this guided food tour in Flushing's Chinatown using Viator. To get to Flushing Meadows Corona Park, take the 7 train from Flushing Main Street to get to Metz Willets Point Station. Follow the pedestrian footbridge and you will reach the park. Flushing Meadows Corona Park has a fascinating history that reflects the evolution of Queens and New York City. The park spans 897 acres, making it the 4th largest public park in New York City. Originally, the area was marshland and later became the infamous Corona Ash Dump, a landfill described by F. Scott Fitzgerald in The Great Gatsby as the Valley of Ashes. In the 1930s, urban planner Robert Moses transformed the site into a park to host the 1939 New York World's Fair. Flushing Meadows Corona Park hosted the 1939 and 1964 New York World's Fair. It retains much of the layout from those events, including landmarks like the Unisphere and the New York State Pavilion. The park was designed to showcase innovation and progress with iconic structures like the Trainline and Perisphere. In 1964, the park hosted another World's Fair, which introduced the Unisphere, a 12-story stainless steel globe that remains a symbol of the park today. Flushing Meadows Corona Park is packed with incredible attractions offering a mix of culture, history, sports, and natural beauty. Iconic landmarks include the Unisphere and New York State Pavilion. The Unisphere is a 140-foot tall steel globe symbolizing global unity, which was created for the 1964 New York World's Fair. The New York State Pavilion is a relic of the 1964 World's Fair, with its striking observation towers and Tent of Tomorrow. The park has cultural institutions such as the Queens Museum and the New York Hall of Science. Known for its panorama of the city of New York, the Queens Museum has a detailed model of all 5 boroughs. The New York Hall of Science is known as an interactive fun space with exhibits on science, technology, and innovation. The park also has 2 professional sporting venues, such as the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, the site of the US Open, and Citi Field, the home to the New York Mets. The park has ample recreational spaces such as playgrounds and fields for soccer, baseball, and cricket, and playgrounds for kids. The World Ice Arena is open year-round for ice skating. One of the city's most iconic parks and the site of 2 20th century World's Fairs, Flushing Meadows Corona Park continues to draw and delight visitors. From historic walks to scenic trails to sports and activities, there's always something to do here. You can play soccer, baseball, tennis, volleyball, cricket, and so much more. Work out at the recreation center or use the indoor pool, explore the park's lakes and trails by foot, bike, or kayak, or visit one of the park's many cultural and civic institutions. Spend a day here in the park that has it all. For more about what to do on a day trip to Flushing Meadows Corona Park, check out my blog. The Unisphere, located at the center of the radial pathways in the northern half of Flushing Meadows Corona Park, was commissioned for the New York World's Fair in 1964 and 1965. The Unisphere is an iconic landmark of the park and is a symbol of global unity. The Unisphere was designed by architect Gilmore D. Clark and was created to celebrate the theme of the fair, which was Peace Through Understanding. The steel globe depicts the continents in relief and is encircled by 3 orbital rings, which represents the past of early space satellites, highlighting humanity's venture into space during the space age. At night, it is often beautifully illuminated, adding to a striking presence. The Unisphere stands 140 foot tall. The Unisphere stands 140 feet tall and weighs 700,000 pounds, making it the largest globe in the world. It sits on top of a 20-foot tall tripod base with over 500 steel pieces representing the countries, as well as 3 steel rings representing the first artificial satellites orbiting Earth. Around the Unisphere is a reflection pool measuring 310 feet in diameter, surrounded by 48 pairs of fountainheads. By the 1970s, the Unisphere was not maintained and it became visibly dirty. However, the Unisphere was restored in the early 1990s and was designated a landmark in 1995, and after another period of disrepair, it was restored in the early 2010s. The Unisphere is not only a photogenic spot, but also a reminder of our interconnected world. It's surrounded by reflection pools and fountains, making it a relaxing and picturesque spot for visitors. If you are headed there, it's a great place for photos and a lovely starting spot to explore the rest of the park. The Queen's Museum is one of the cultural gems of Flushing Meadows Corona Park. It is renowned for blending art, history, and local community projects. The museum occupies the New York City building, which was originally constructed for the 1939 World's Fair and was later used as the UN General Assembly until 1952. The structure was used as an ice and roller skating rink during the 1940s and 50s. From 1946 to 1951, the building also served as the New York City Pavilion for the 1964 World's Fair and was preserved following the fair. Established in 1972, the museum includes the panoramic of the city of New York, a room-sized scale model of the 5 boroughs of NYC, built for the 1964 New York World's Fair. Its collection includes a large archive of artifacts from the 1939 and 1964 World's Fairs. The museum hosts thought-provoking exhibitions on art, history, and social issues, often spotlighting local artists and cultural movements. It's an excellent destination if you're interested in discovering more about urban evolution or experiencing how Flushing's cultural history intertwines with the broader narrative of New York City. The New York Hall of Science is a fantastic destination for anyone curious about science, technology, engineering, and math. Located in Flushing Meadows Corona Park, it was originally built for the 1964-65 World's Fair and has since evolved into a hub for interactive learning and exploration. The Hall of Science was constructed by Max Abramovis and Wallace K. Harrison, the architects of the UN building. The 21-acre Hall of Science first opened to the public on June 15, 1964, and included the adjacent 2-acre U.S. Space Park. The original building featured a concrete wall with blue glass pieces curving around the exhibition space, 80 feet high. The Fair Corporation funded the structure, built by the Department of Public Works, as a permanent addition for Flushing Meadows Corona Park after the fair. The current New York Hall of Science includes both the Hall of Science Pavilion and the adjacent Space Park at Flushing Meadows Corona Park. Both structures were originally constructed for the 1964 New York World's Fair. With over 450 exhibits, the New York Hall of Science offers hands-on experiences that make learning fun and engaging. From exploring the human body to understanding urban systems, there is something for everyone. It's a great place to nurture curiosity and creativity, whether you're visiting with family or exploring solo. Discover the contrasts of New York City as you visit Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, and Brooklyn. Art, diversity, and authenticity in a single tour. A unique experience. Come and discover that New York is much more than just Manhattan. VIP Tours New York offers an exclusive service in small groups with an expert guide fluent in both Spanish and English. They provide van service in small groups with a maximum of 14 people. Use my link to join this guided tour in New York using Get Your Guide. Discover the vibrant heart of New York City on an unforgettable journey through its most diverse. From the historic streets of Harlem to the birthplace of hip-hop in the Bronx, to the global flavors of Queens, to the artistic energy of Brooklyn, and the timeless charm of Coney Island, this tour immerses you in the city's rich cultural mosaic. Use my link to join this guided tour in New York using Klook. The Queens Zoo, located inside of Flushing Meadows Corona Park, has a fascinating history. It opened on October 26, 1968, on the grounds of the 1964-65 World's Fair. Initially, it was managed by the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation, but in 1988, the Wildlife Conservation Society took over its operation. Thus, the zoo underwent significant renovation and reopened in 1992, focusing on showcasing wildlife native to the Americas. One of its iconic features is the geodesic dome aviary, originally designed by Buckminster Fuller for the 1964 World's Fair as the Winston Churchill Pavilion. This structure was later transformed into a habitat for birds. The zoo also includes a farmyard area, which opened earlier in 1968, allowing visitors to interact with domesticated animals. The Queens Zoo spans 11 acres and is home to over 75 species native to the Americas. The zoo features open-air habitats and a petting zoo. Over the years, the Queens Zoo has become a beloved destination emphasizing conservation and education. Its open-air habitats and unique exhibitions make it a special place for connecting with nature. Queens Zoo is an excellent place to visit with kids. After visiting the park, walk to the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. The USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center is a renowned stadium complex located in Flushing Meadows Corona Park. It has been home to the US Open Grand Slam tournament since 1978. The facility spans 46.5 acres and includes 22 courts and an additional 12 courts in the adjoining park. The centerpiece is the Arthur Ashe Stadium, which is the largest tennis stadium in the world, boasting a capacity of 23,200. When the facility was built in 1978, all 33 courts used the DecoTurf cushioned acrylic surface, as did Court 17, added in 2011. However, in 2020, the court surfaces were replaced by Lakehold. The USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center has undergone several renovations over the years to maintain its status as a world-class tennis venue. Most notably, a renovation project was completed in 2019, which included the construction of 2 new stadiums, a replacement of the aging Louis Armstrong Stadium, and a new grandstand stadium. The renovations also included a retractable roof for Arthur Ashe, ensuring uninterrupted play during inclement weather. These updates expanded the complex from 42 to 46 acres, added 13 new courts, and enhanced public spaces to improve the experience for players and spectators. The renovations were part of a broader vision to transform the center into a vibrant entertainment district while preserving its rich heritage. The center is open to the public for play throughout the year, except during major tournaments like the US Open. After visiting the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, we will walk back to the direction of the subway station and towards Citi Field. After the departure of the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1957 and New York Giants baseball teams, there was a push to create a new local National League franchise. This led to the creation of the New York Mets in 1962, who moved into Shea Stadium in Flushing Meadow Park in 1964. The initially hapless Mets would go on to win 2 World Series in 1969 and 1986. Among the many historical events that took place in the stadium was a concert by the Beatles. Shea Stadium also doubled as the home to the NFL football Jets franchise from 1967 to 1983. Citi Field is a baseball stadium located in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. It has been home to the New York Mets since its opening in 2009, replacing the adjacent Shea Stadium. The stadium is known for its retro modern design inspired by Ebbets Field and features a capacity of over 41,000. The naming rights were purchased by Citigroup, a New York financial service company, for $20 million annually. Designed by HOK Sport, Citi Field pays homage to Shea Stadium, the Mets, and their NL predecessors, including a grand rotunda named for the Brooklyn Dodger great Jackie Robinson. Business insiders have praised the stadium for its aesthetics and named it one of the top 100 venues in sports, while BaseballParks.com called it perfect and especially lauded the Jackie Robinson Rotunda. Beyond baseball, Citi Field hosts a variety of events including concerts, festivals, and corporate gatherings. Take your seat at the famous Arthur Ashe Stadium in the historic National Tennis Center to see the world's best tennis players battle it out in the prestigious US Open Tennis Championship. With the Arthur Ashe Stadium ticket, guests gain access to all outside courts, the Louis Armstrong Stadium, Grandstand Stadium, and the practice courts. Enjoy convenient entry into the venue with a mobile ticket sent to your phone. Use my link to purchase the US Open ticket for Arthur Ashe Stadium using Get Your Guide. Flushing has a rich history with Quaker landmarks dating back to the 1600s, including the Flushing Remonstrance and Bowen House. Flushing's Chinatown is a lively hub filled with authentic Asian cuisine, bustling markets, and cultural festivals. The diversity of Asian communities have greatly shaped Flushing's identity, enriching its arts, cuisine, and tradition. Flushing is a culinary destination like no other. Home to the Unisphere, Flushing Meadows Corona Park offers sport facilities, walking trails, and historical landmarks from the 1939 and 1964 World's Fairs. The park is also home to world-class sporting facilities like the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center and Citi Field, home to the New York Mets. Flushing, Queens offers a vibrant mix of history, culture, and culinary delights, making it a must-visit destination.